Former President Donald J. Trump's Mar-A-Lago home raided by the FBI. My thoughts. So about a week ago, in case you guys haven't heard, Donald Trump's home in Florida was raided by the FBI. They had a search warrant, and they were looking for what they say are classified documents that were nuclear documents. And they felt that he shouldn't have had possession of them, so they went in there and they tried to find them. Donald Trump says that they stole some of his passports or whatever, so I'm going to read the article about that. And I'm going to discuss my thoughts on this and explain what I think is wrong with this whole situation and what I think is really going on. So the article is on the Fox website, and it says Trump says FBI seized 3 of his passports during raid, calls search an assault on a political opponent. Former President Donald Trump said the FBI seized 3 of his passports during its raid on Mar-A-Lago last week, calling the unprecedented search an assault. Wow. In the raid by the FBI of Mar-A-Lago, they stole my 3 passports. 1 expired, along with everything else, Trump posted on his Truth Social account. This is an assault on a political opponent at a level never seen before in our country, he added. Third world. So he obviously doesn't agree with that. I'm going to keep reading. It says the FBI carried out a search warrant at the former president's private residence in Palm Beach, Florida last week as agents seized classified records, including some marked as top secret. Trump is disputing the classification of those records, saying the records have been declassified. Sources familiar with the investigation told Fox News Digital over the weekend that the FBI also seized boxes containing records covered by attorney-client privilege and potentially executive privilege during its raid. So that's that, right? It's most likely going to go to court or whatever. But the way I see this whole situation, because as soon as I heard about it, I already knew what was going on, right? In my mind, I was like, okay, I see what's happening here. A lot of people follow Donald Trump. He's very popular, right? And if you guys watched my last video on Alex Jones, I talked about how they were trying to make him look like a fool and embarrass him because a lot of people like Alex Jones and a lot of people support him. It's the same thing with Trump, right? Trump is probably more popular than Alex Jones, I would say. And a lot of people like Trump and they support him. And the people that support him are on the right? So it's always one way, right? It's always going one way. And what I mean by that is, if you look at what they're trying to destroy or the people they're always attacking, it's always the people on the right. It's never the people on the left. And that's just the world that we live in right now, right? That's what they're trying to do. And Donald Trump is somebody that a lot of people support and look up to. And they don't like what he stands for. They don't like what he's trying to do. But the way that I see it is I believe Trump is a puppet being used, because if they put him up on a pedestal and you have all these people that support him and follow him, and then they tear him down, what does that do to all those people that follow him? That's why I don't follow anybody. I don't support anybody. I'm not part of any political affiliation, association. I'm not with any religious group or anything like that. The reason why is because when you start to follow these groups and get involved with this stuff, something like this can happen to you, right? Where your leader or your hero or whatever you want to call Trump, he ends up being made to look like a fool. And I believe Trump is part of the game, right? I believe he's playing his role. He's playing his part to fool the people. And I don't think he's this great hero that people make him out to be. That's just my opinion about it. You don't have to agree with me. I know he has a lot of followers. And if you watch this and you're like, if you follow him, you're going to probably get mad at me or be like, oh, how could you say about my God and hero Trump, whatever. It is what it is. I'm just telling you the truth. I don't support Biden. I don't support anybody. So I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. There's a game going on here, and they're trying to make him look like a fool. And it is what it is. So if you follow him and he's making you look like an idiot, right? Because then people can look at you and be like, oh, you follow this guy? And look at the stuff that he's doing, right? And that's how they get you, right? But anyways, if you don't follow anybody, then you won't have that issue. That's all I have to say about that. As far as the FBI and the government doing this to him, and, you know, how do they not know that the former president had these documents, number one? because he had to get them somehow, right? So how did he get his hands on these documents? And how did it not know that he had them, and whether they're classified or declassified? How is this not understood already before this happened? Now, obviously, like I said, if they are classified and he stole the documents, then he's obviously probably going to go to prison, because you can't do that, right? But they should know that already before they even went and raided his home, right? I'm just saying. So, but I don't think he's going to prison, because he's part of the game, and it's all a big charade, right? It's just to make people follow someone like him, and then they tear you down by destroying the person that you follow. That's what they do. So my advice to people is stop following these people, stop supporting these people, stop voting, stop propping up this government that doesn't give a shit about you, and let these people lose their power and lose their luster, basically. Like, just stop following this bullshit, because it's not getting us anywhere. Where is this leading us? You keep voting and supporting for these people who are fucking clowns, and they lead you down the path of January 6th, right? That's where Trump led his followers. He set them up. It is what it is. He's part of the game. Did anything happen to him? No. But his followers got fucked. And that's what I'm saying. Keep following Trump. Do whatever you want. Follow Biden. Follow whoever you want. See where these fucking people lead you. They're not going to lead you to where you think they're going to lead you. That's all I'm going to say. But that's the whole problem that I have with all of this shit, right? All this government and, voting, and I have to vote for somebody to tell me what to do. That kind of shit. Why do you need somebody in a position of power to tell you what to do? Why do you have to vote for that? Why do you have to? Do you see how this doesn't make sense? Why are you voting to give your power away to somebody else to control you? That's what you're doing. That's what all this shit is. So the way I see it is fuck Trump, fuck Biden, fuck all of these people. Stop supporting them, putting them in positions of power, and control your own life and control your own destiny. Otherwise, guess what we're going to have? The same fucking shit we have now. The same world we have now. It's not going to get any better. They're going to keep doing shit to you. And you're not going to be able to do shit about it. All you're going to do is complain, because you keep giving your power away to these people. So stop doing it. That's all I have to say for now. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm on Twitch streaming. I'm a gamer, so if you want to catch me live over there, you can catch me over there. I'm probably going to do some live streams on this channel as well. I'm not sure yet. But I do have more videos coming out later on. I have some other topics I want to touch on along the same lines as this, in terms of people being put in positions and then being broken down to be made look like fools, basically. And it is what it is. So if you like, leave a comment, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, follow my social media. They're in the description below. Support the channel if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.